Greetings, I'm Russ from Deadfoot Arms, LLC, and the purpose of this video is to give you an orientation to the Deadfoot Arms T-Rex collapsible stock. The Deadfoot Arms T-Rex stock is a stock that we designed that is proprietary and exclusive for use with the Deadfoot Arms modified cycle system. So, question we get often, can I put this on my standard AR-15 because I like it and it looks cool? The answer to that question is no. This is not designed to manage recoil. There's a leaf spring inside of this, so it would completely prohibit the use of any buffer of any kind. The reason that this stock was designed and how it came into being was we wanted to offer a stock that gave you the same length of pull options that you would have on a traditional AR-15 with your standard 6-position collapsible stock, if you will. That length of pull ranging anywhere from 12 to 16 inches. The Deadfoot Arms modified cycle system with folding stock adapter, as you can see here, you've got 2.5 inches of buffer tube that comes off the back of the rifle, which if you use a traditional stock, which you certainly can with the modified cycle system, but it may extend your length of pull a little bit. So if you're a shooter who typically, and there's not many of you who fire with the stock fully collapsed, maybe more utilized in close quarters type situation, just to shorten up the weapon as much as possible. But for those of you who do that, this is the T-Rex is really for you because it's going to allow you to mimic that real short length of pull that many shooters prefer, especially when they're operating in close quarters. If you're the type of shooter that prefers a little bit of a longer length of pull, you most certainly, with comfort and ease, are going to be able to use any standard commercial or mil-spec stock of your preference, and should be still within a very acceptable length of pull variations. Somewhere in the range of 13 to 17 thereabouts. But that's why the T-Rex was designed to really shorten the weapon back up. So, couple benefits to the T-Rex. The first of which it's lightweight. This stock is 7.2 ounces total. So it does help in offsetting some of the weight that's added to the system by the folding block here. And one of the questions we always get is, if I run your entire setup, the modified cycle system and the T-Rex, what am I looking at in terms of weight difference? Well, that's kind of a loaded question. It probably depends on how heavy of a stock were you running before you switched over to our T-Rex. And the second one is what size buffer, what weight buffer were you using as well? If you're running a buffer that's in the 5.4 ounce range, and then you were running a heavier stock, and then you take your setup and change over to the modified cycle system with a T-Rex, you're going to end up actually being lighter by a couple, by anywhere from 2 to 6 ounces, depending on how heavy of a stock you were running. If you were running a really light stock as it is, and let's say you're running a standard H buffer or something that's in the 3 ounces or below range, then you might end up being actually a little bit heavier, even with the T-Rex on there. So hopefully that kind of assists you in understanding where you're going to be from a weight perspective, and obviously weight and weight reduction is critical to everybody. The T-Rex, another benefit of this system is we designed it to really be quick deploy, where you don't need to utilize a button to, with the MCS, for those of you who are familiar, you don't need to utilize a button to fold the stock out, but you also don't need to utilize a button to extend the stock with the Deadfoot Arms T-Rex. And really the idea with that is quick deployment, getting you back out to your standard length of pull as quickly as possible, so you can engage whatever it is you need to engage in that situation. So the way we achieve adjustability with the Deadfoot Arms T-Rex is, on the side of this there is a set screw, and that set screw can be set to 5 different positions on the stock, anywhere to very short, or it'll be the second position when you take it out of the box when you get the T-Rex, to all the way in the back, like I have mine set on my rifle here. So again, hands-free, you just rip it back. When you rip it back, it's going to go to wherever you set that set screw. When you want to collapse the stock back in, let's say for storage or whatever it may be, you just hold this button down and you can slide the stock back in, just like so. So how do you adjust the stock itself? It's very simple. You're going to need a 0.05 inch Allen key, and that's what's going to fit inside the set screw, that you can adjust it. So basically take your little Allen key here, you remove your set screw, to the back of the weapon, or to the back of the stock. It's going to give you your longest length of pull options. It's going to give you really the option to set it in all 5 positions. And then all the way forward, if you put it on this end, it's basically going to be set in the forwardmost position. So in this instance, I'm going to put it in the back position. That's where I like mine. Simply line up your set screw, take your Allen key, takes a little bit to get it started, and basically when you set this Allen key, get it to the point where you got a little bit of tension. Usually it's going to sit flush with the outside of the outer tube. Pull your Allen key out, and now your stock's adjusted. We just adjusted this one for the full range, or longest length of pull, just like we have the one set up on my rifle. So pretty simple stuff. This stock, at the time this video was recorded, the MSRP on this baby is $100. But hey, it's lightweight, it's minimalist, and it's adjustable, and there's not too many lightweight, minimalist, and adjustable stocks out there on the market. Made of quality components, 7075 aluminum, Type 3 hard anodized, and like all Deadfoot Arms products, it's made exclusively 100% in the United States. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch Deadfoot Arms videos. You can subscribe to our page here to get more information on the products we offer. You can also visit us at www.deadfootarms.com, and there is a link to contact us on our website. Go ahead, send us a form, and we'll be following up with you very shortly after you send that. There are other ways to contact us also on social media. We're on Facebook. Just search for Deadfoot Arms, and we're also on Instagram and Twitter, both the handle being @Deadfoot Arms. Thank you for watching, and stay safe out there.